must be a real nature lover.
Halo guys, balik lagi di DK Gaming. Oke, hari ini kita lanjutkan The Witcher 3 ya cuy. Welcome cuy yang baru gabung ya. Yang lagi nonton dibantu like-nya dulu guys. Oke, sebentar guys. Oke. Sebentar guys, kayaknya ternyata ininya belum ada nih, campnya belum ada guys, ternyata guys ya. Sebentar guys, kita kasih campnya dulu ya, kita kasih campnya dulu. Mana campnya? Ntar guys, lupa ternyata nggak diaktifkan kan. Mana sih? Sip ya, oke, nice. Oke, sip, cek ya. Welcome, apa nih? Welcome ya guys ya yang baru gabung ya, yang lagi nonton jangan lupa dibantu kasih jempol dulu guys. Kita ngapain nih? Explore. Oh, kita explore guys. Kita explore dulu ya. Kita explore yang merah-merah ini kah?
Looks alive.
Enggak.
100 loose and arrow if you saw that in the woods.
Kau ini udah baru yang merah aja deh. Buang lagi ini patung
Had
apa?
one at Cairmoran.
Please.
Terus. Ini udah kita explore semua deh guys. Ini belum.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Ini lagi Yennefer ya, sama Yennefer cuy. Apa Yennefer?
Had one at Cairmoran.
Please. Yes?
Had one at Cairmoran.
Please.
Kemana guys, explore mana guys? Terus kita nyalain dulu ya lampunya ya, lampunya, apinya nih. Oke, biar kelihatan ya guys ya. Kayak di sini kayaknya di sini kayaknya. Itu kok nggak ada guys. Apa yang harus kita cari? Mystery room using your Witcher sense. Apakah kita bisa menemukan sesuatu di sini? Kok nggak ada? Oh ini guys. Kita nyalain dulu guys ya, biar kelihatan. Oke, sebentar kita cek dulu suaranya ya. Cek. Oke, mantap. Ya.
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
Kunci guys.
The animals, they're alive. Yen, watch out. Monsters. Can feel them coming closer. They're everywhere. Show me what you got.
Apa itu? Apa? Aduh. Udah. Hancur. Apa lah?
Strange. Smells of
Lah kok banyak?
mushrooms in here.
No. To my mind, it's the same sweet grass growing in the sun.
Aduh. Kenapa kita cuk? Kemana nih? Lah. Apa nih?
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You
Okay,
ran at
pusing itu,
Ermine's
guys.
animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Look funny.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Yuk.
Let's go inside, Geralt.
Hermion's workshop. Iya, workshop, guys.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions. Our dear druid's laboratory.
Pinecone.
We must search it
Didn't
thoroughly.
expect this.
The mask of
Large
Ouroboros
female.
must be here.
A child's skull.
Apa lagi?
Wondrous world of insectoids.
A goat carved out of lindenwood. Signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of
Dwarven
Novigrad
triple
by
mead.
Sasha Hadi. Skelliger's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a longship built of the claws of dead
Oke,
men.
kita harus nemuin topeng. Gimana topengnya, guys? Ini kah? Sana.
Seems Ermion has real tobacco brought in.
Bukan. Gimana cuy? Mana cuy topeng cuy? Ini kah?
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist.
Bukan. Ini apa nih? Welcome guys yang baru gabung ya, yang lagi nonton, dibantu kasih
Looks
like-nya
like
dulu, guys.
Ermion places something in the statue's hand.
Pinecone.
What do you say we give it a pine cone? Nothing.
Gak jadi. That's cool.
So, statue, how about a skull?
Oke. Nothing juga.
Guess you're no indecisive prince.
Oh, bukan lagi. Berarti of meat.
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh, seems like it worked. Who would have
Benar
thunk?
sekali guys.
Ermion
Sip.
enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I have a sneaking
Plot
suspicion the
script.
mask will be in here.
Kita akan explore nih. Secret chamber ini. Gak ada apa-apa guys. Oke, mari kita nyalain aja
Geralt,
guys ya.
come here. I found the mask.
Wow. Ada apa itu guys? Apa itu guys?
This is it.
Waduh, jangan-jangan kita ngelawan. Oh, ini dia nih topengnya nih. Tahu bisa nambah
got it.
kekuatan guys.
We must return to the feast quickly before.
Waduh, lawan. Buset, nggak ada palanya.
Show me what you got.
It's a trap. We're in prison.
Shit.
Aduh. Sip. Aduh,
Just wonderful.
anjir. Lah kok malah sakit, guys. Akhirnya.
Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. The grate's still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Aduh. Kemana nih? Look road of way to escape from the trap. Oke. Walah.
The damn druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind.
Vegan cok. Apa nih? Udah waktunya cok.
Hold on tight.
Oh, santai. Mereka berpelukan malah sih. Oh, udah balik. Kok di tengah? Guys?
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you, and we'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth.
Kenapa dia kumpulin senjatanya nih? Ini kita mau gelut lagi, guys. Ini kampak kita pakai nih.
My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will. May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to Speakerog. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
Oke, kita keluar dari sini.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Ciri might be not to help with Hermione.
Need your help. Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast. The site upon which the druids focus so intensely now.
A site Hermione refuses to let us explore.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Hermione's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold. Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Good. Let's go.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here and Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
'Tis true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see a Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
Your children. Oke, kita
If
kayaknya
either
nolong anak
Hjalmar
nih.
or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ardskellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krach. I will see you later.
Yep. Oke, kita lihat mana lagi, cuy. Kita lihat mana. Coba kita lihat mapnya dulu bisa. Ini sini kita nih. Yowis, let's go. Duh, kemarin kayaknya nggak bisa lewat kayaknya kita, cuy. Bisa lewat nggak ya?
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember that.
Kita udah coba muter-muter mas guys ya.
Look at swords.
Lewat mana, cuy? Oh, kunci, cuy. Lewatnya mana, cuy?
Addict slayer of beasts and monsters.
Kadang ya kita nggak kasih. Ya. Ini kemarin nggak bisa kita lihat sini, cuy. Oh, udah dibuka, cuy. Kemarin kita nggak bisa, cuy. Kita panggil kuda. Datang nggak?
Lorgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give him.
Nice little axe. Pretty little. An axe?
Kita teleport tadi, guys.
Why not?
Masih jauh nih kayaknya jaraknya. 1350. Kita fast travel. Mana ya? Oh, sini nih jauh banget nih, cuy. Cuman kita ke sini dulu nih. Ada ini kayaknya. Kayak ada sub quest.
You looking for work by any chance?
Coba.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabolin. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
What a problem.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diabolin attacked. There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
That's a good job.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Kontrak. Tadi kayaknya ada papan matik lagi. Mana ya, jauh nggak ya? Oh, ini dia nih. Oke, kita ke situ dulu ya.
Seen the plans? Strange longship we're building.
Nggak tahu cuy, kita nggak bisa lari. Kira-kira apa ya cuy? Nggak ngerti juga nih guys. Masih lari. Kemarin kita masih bisa lari.
Don't eat so much.
Mana?
Because if you get hit in the gut and those herrings get tangled in
Di
your
bawah mana,
entrails,
guys?
there'll be no hope for you.
Farmer's right.
Ini nih.
Shouldn't eat or drink too much for a raven. After though, revel till you drop.
Nggak tahu kita buat apa ya guys ya. Oke, kita fast travel aja ya langsung ke tujuan. Karena jaraknya masih sekitar 1200. Coba kita lihat nih. 1200. Masih jauh banget guys. Kesini nih. Coba kita terlebih dahulu ke mana ya guys ya? Kesini kah? Ya udah kita ini aja guys. Kita naik kuda ya guys. Kita mampir ke sini dulu nih. Nah,
You've come a long way.
ini dia kudanya.
Witcher.
Oke, kita naik kuda aja guys ya. Kita mampir dulu ntar guys.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and
Clumsy sot.
Jalan-jalan melihat tempat-tempat yang pernah kita lewati guys. Ini kan kita udah deh ya, pas kita berangkat lewat sini. Banyak merah-merah itu berarti kita langsung fokus saja ke tujuan kita ya guys ya. Oke. Nah, di sini ada sesuatu.
If Miranda wants something from the continent, I'll go on a raid. Tell me what you got from the Isles instead.
Bukan mana ini?
Mighty warrior.
Mana ada seru tadi? Oh ini dia.
Most humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament. See, I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria.
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad?
What? Why Novigrad? No, I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
But I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it, with interest. Just, please, don't take me to the Jarl.
Won't turn you in.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll...
Yeah, I ain't lying. Besides, you can go to the Jarl any time you want.
Then I expect to see you later.
Udah gitu dong.
Mischief.
Weh, Baru kita ngambil guys. Jadi terbantai guys. Apa ya? Tidak tahu guys. Wih, coba kesini.
Best wares in the Isles, the very best.
Come closer, stranger.
Udah, kita langsung deh. Lanjut perjalanan guys ya. Lalu kita coba lihat map. Oke, di sini nggak ada. Kita ke sini deh. Sini. Kuda aja deh, nggak apa-apa. Kita naik kuda aja guys ya. Kita motong bisa nggak sih langsung? Coba kita motong guys. Kalau nggak ada, aduh, kalau nggak ada laut atau tuh masih bisa tuh. Nggak bisa motong sih, ada perbukitan, ada perbukitan. Berarti harus lewat jalur biasa nih, jalanan biasa bisa motong-motong karena ada perbukitan gunung-gunung gitu ya. Kita nggak bisa lewat terus. Udah lah ya, kita lanjut. Gila sih ini grafiknya enak banget dilihat sih, hijau-hijau gitu ya. Oh nih kalau ini setting high ultra, oh mantul ini. Karena berhubung PC saya nggak sanggup nih guys ya, nggak sanggup rata kanan, kita rata tengah aja guys. Rata tengah, kalau masih nge-lag kita rata kiri ya guys. Welcome to yang baru gabung ya, lagi nonton, dibantu dulu kasih jempol. Besok kita coba main Naruto ya guys ya. Bandit camp, bandit camp. Si bandit jadi bantai nih. Tadi panah kah? Ini sih ada yang mana guys ya? Cuman perasaan bro. Yes. Kita coba deh. Biar kencang, ayo. Waduh. Oke, stamina-nya masih banyak, masih stamina kuda guys. Oke, kita cepat. Seru banget guys. Udah guys. Buset, banyak banget di sini. Rame ya guys. Merah tuh. Banyak guys. Kita nggak usah ladenin dulu guys ya. Kita ke kanan, kita ke kiri guys. Sudah kanan B. Udah sampai guys. Ya ampun, kita mau ke hijau itu dulu guys, malah udah sampai sini ya. Sampai si River sih.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good! May all Skellige know Yennefer of Vengerberg is a common thief!
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
What you're talking about?
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Ouroboros created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Ouroboros made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
So, no one's ever used the mask?
No, but...
So you don't actually know if it works, how it works?
Of course I do. The myths tell me.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
Try to understand. Yeah.
I'm not about to justify what Yennefer did.
Then don't.
But try to understand her. She's not doing this to anger you. She's doing it for Ciri.
I know there are maternal feelings at play. But this is no excuse. No justification. The Mask of Ouroboros belongs to Skellige and should be used for the good of the Isles. If Yennefer uses it now, it shall lose its power, not to mention... What? What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask.
Waduh, Jennifer jauh kah? Jauh terus kita mana ya? Udah lah guys, udah biar musuh. Waduh, kok gersang bener sih. Waduh, banyak lagi musuhnya. Aduh. Oh.
Great.
Hey Siri, Jennifer. Oi. Mana?
Ugly bastard.
Wih. Hilang. Anjir. Buset. Woi, tidak.
Damn it.
Lupain terus. Ini lama petis.
Damn.
Apa ini?
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yana. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here.
Power of the mask summoned them.
Itu udah sekarang sih.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Nah, itu dia tuh.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Generate my mind.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
Yes.
You know I don't like it.
Let it go. I just want to see what happened. Besides, you know there are things I'd rather not know about you. Let's go.
Let's go.
Already found the first spot.
Oke guys. Apa nih? The item, press hold RB. Terus RB.
Yes.
Apa ini? Biar apa ini?
Yes.
Kita ngeliat kan.
instructions?
You've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
Mana kita? Ini penuh, kita ikut ini. Ini banyak arwah nih guys. Wih. Wih, mana dia? Dulu, hilang.
Watch out!
Wih. Aduh, hilang.
Not good.
Mana? Aduh, hilang-hilang, kita nggak bisa hilang-hilang.
How long you gonna make me wait? Come on, come closer. What? Lost your nerve? Come on, come closer.
Udah. Aduh. Terus guys. Kita pasang topengnya nih. Apa lagi?
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself. There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Weh. Anjrot langsung. Kita pasang ya. Jadi apa ya? Ini nih. Weh.
Damn.
Terus kita hilangin dulu guys. Ini kita hilangin dulu nih, ganggu nih. Ini nih. Oke, kita lagi. Aduh, kita kemana lagi nih, cuy. Oke. Cabut. Aduh. Jadi pusing ya guys ya. Recallnya lama banget cuy ini cuy. Saudaranya nambahnya dikit banget cuy. Saya di depan itu udah pasti ada jahat lagi, nanti kita dibantai sama dia gimana. Dulu cuy ya, kita tunggu dulu cuy ya. Mana kita burang-burang lagi guys.
Ready? Use the mask.
Tuh kan, ntar pasang maskernya lagi nih. Kan tuh kan. Tiba-tiba ada yang gitu mengganggu.
Someone chased Siri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Terus
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Siri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
stop. Oke. Lah, kenapa selalu puyeng gini guys ya kalau pas nge-heal ya?
Don the mask. Yes.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic and fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely.
Apa kita nih? Apa lagi
It's
nih?
Siri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess.
Guys, welcome
They both
guys ya,
appeared
yang
in the
baru
previous
gabung.
visions.
Lagi nonton,
Siri's got a
dibantu,
powerful
kasih
ally.
like-nya dulu guys. Let's see that.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us. If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
We're ready.
Just
For
so
Ciri.
happens I'm willing to do anything for some people.
Everyone else, everything else be damned, is that it?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So,
We need to examine more.
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
He went flying in that direction.
Body.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... What do you call it?
Vaporized him.
exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true. The Wild Hunt. I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
It's a long story that involves the Elder Blood, Ciri's abilities.
Did she, perchance, inherit her mother's skills?
Ciri can do much more than her mother could. But right now, we're much more interested in what the Wild Hunt was doing on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Indersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Let's go together.
Wait, can't we go together? Right now?
But you detest being teleported.
Don't exactly like potions either, but I drink them when I have to.
You also drink them when there's no need at all. Very well. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Quite a few years since I was last on Indersfjall, but if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the wild hunt.
Sini guys. Kita follow Jennifer Turbo Putih. Apa sih? Ini ada kayak ini guys. Upacara khusus gitu. Upacara persembahan kah?
Grass has grown over our loved ones' graves, but their memory lives on.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So,
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent.
Then speak.
You're looking for an exit.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She is not here.
unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name, but I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven. 1,000 curses upon him.
Craven, you're talking about?
This Craven you mention, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the wild hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige. Nothing was ever sacred to him. He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard, killed children, pregnant women.
Know the type.
They said he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg sought to prove how wrong they were, so he sailed to Hindisfjall to ransack the goddess's garden. This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in his way. He thrust a blade between her ribs and cast her down in the mud. As her lifeblood left her, she cursed him, and Morkvarg transformed into a beast.
A curse? A monster? You've got some work to do.
I can get rid of Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
It's not that simple. There have been those who have bested Morkvarg, yet he always returns.
So, it's a complex curse, meaning I need more information.
I understand, but I've told you all I know.
Speak with Torridar's son, Einar. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life. He settled in Larvik. You'll find him there at the landing, provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here. North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skelligan.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Welcome guys yang baru gabung ya, lagi nonton, dibantu kasih like-nya dulu. Thank you for your help.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds, but so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Okay, find Freya Garden.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Cari menemukan.
Worried this trail might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I?
Dan lihat Craven. Bisa naik kuda kah guys? Buset, mendung banget sih. Ini jam 12 siang sih, 12 malam ya, cuman kok ada cahaya ya. Ini agak jauh. Oh enggak ada di situ tuh. Depan. Udah gagap guys. Oh di sini juga ada ini guys, ada
my, that must be more
teleportnya di sini.
Quite the appetite.
Might even call it Wolven.
Guys, udah maghrib guys ternyata guys.
Just one more
Oke. Oh iya udah jam 6 kurang dan kayaknya ini udah 1 jam ya. Oke guys, kita sudahi dulu, udah maghrib di sini guys. Kita akan lanjutkan guys. Thank you semuanya. Bye bye guys.
Shite.